Joe Employee, the new lead customer admin for Acme North America, is working through his task list in the ServiceNow customer self-service portal. Joe is responsible for managing the upgrades on his company's instances. Joe needs to set up an upgrade to the development instance with the latest patch for Eureka. Before scheduling an upgrade, see the ServiceNow product documentation for best practices for upgrades, including how to plan and prepare. Upgrade processes and plans are reusable for future upgrades. And now back to our scenario. Joe logs into the customer self-service portal on High. The Manage Upgrades page provides a single location to manage all instance upgrades. For the instance Joe needs to upgrade, we select the version from the Upgrade Available choice list. If Joe wanted to upgrade to a version that's not in the list, he could click Need a version not listed. Here, he could submit a request for the version he needs. After ServiceNow approves the request, any of his company instances can be upgraded to that version. If a red circle appears next to a release, the option is blocked. Pointing to the icon shows us why it's blocked. If a yellow warning appears next to a release, there may be some issue with upgrading to that release from the release currently installed on the instance. Again, pointing to the icon displays a brief description, or we can click it to open a knowledge base article for more information. If Up to Date appears in this column, no upgrades are yet available for that version. When we've selected the version, we click Schedule to select the time to start the upgrade. Selecting Right Now starts the upgrade the next time the upgrade scheduled job runs. Or we can set up the upgrade for a date and time that we specify. To do that, we click the calendar icon to select when the upgrade should take place. Time is expressed here on a 24-hour clock. We set the upgrade to start 10 to 15 minutes before the upgrade scheduled job runs, which is every 60 minutes, not necessarily at the top of the hour. But what is the upgrade scheduled job? Let's look at how ServiceNow upgrades are initiated. The Upgrade and Check Upgrade script scheduled jobs in the instance's system scheduler execute the upgrade process across all nodes of an instance. When you submit an upgrade request through High, a new WAR file is associated with the instance record, but nothing happens with it until the upgrade job runs on the instance to check for a new WAR file. If the upgrade job finds a new WAR file associated with an instance, it downloads and unpacks that file, and then restarts the active node. The Check Upgrade script job runs automatically when a node is restarted. If it finds a new and unpacked WAR file, it processes the file and begins updating the database. Let's see how this works in practice. In this example, our upgrade scheduled job starts at the top of the hour every hour. According to best practices, upgrades should be performed after business hours. We want our upgrade to start at 10 o'clock p.m. today, so we set the date and time in High to 9:45 p.m. today, which is 15 minutes before the upgrade scheduled job. So we'll set the start time to 9:45 p.m., which is 21:45 on this 24-hour clock. Now we'll submit the upgrade request. A change request is generated. We can click to view it or close the window. The status field shows us the date and time for the upgrade that we requested. If you want to change the date and time that a regular upgrade takes place, cancel the change request. Then, request a new upgrade and specify a new date and time. If we wanted to cancel this upgrade, we would modify the change request and cancel the upgrade. Now, back in our instance, we set the time to kick off the upgrade in the upgrade scheduled job. By default, only users with the admin role can view and edit scheduled jobs. First, we'll check a few things. The trigger type should be set to interval, and the default repeat interval for this job is every hour, which is fine. System ID should be set to none, so this is correct. And finally, we set the actual start time for the upgrade here, 10 p.m., which is 2200 on a 24-hour clock. When we save this, the next upgrade scheduled job will run at 10 p.m. and every hour on the hour thereafter, unless we change the time again later. Now let's make sure the Check Upgrade script scheduled job is set up correctly. The trigger type should be set to Run at System Startup, and it is, so we're good to go. System ID here does contain a value, which is fine as is. Our upgrade is set in high to start at 9:45 p.m. In our ServiceNow instance, it's set to start at 10 o'clock p.m. This delay is needed to allow the upgrade request to update high before the upgrade scheduled job runs on the instance to kick off the upgrade. Now let's take a look at a common cause of confusion where an upgrade is thought to have failed, when in fact it hasn't yet started because the scheduled start time has not been reached. Let's say the upgrade start time in high and the instance are both set to 10 p.m. At exactly 10 p.m., high starts updating its records, so this task would be complete a little after 10. Meanwhile, in the instance, the upgrade job runs at 10 o'clock to check for a new WAR file. But the file isn't there yet because high hasn't finished its updates. So the upgrade job won't start the upgrade until the next repeat interval, 1 hour later, at 11 o'clock, when it finds the new WAR file. Similar upgrade start delays can occur whenever the upgrade start times in high and the instance are not coordinated. So to avoid these delays, set the start time in high 10 to 15 minutes before the upgrade scheduled job run that's closest to the date and time you want your upgrade to take place. Since Joe has scheduled the upgrade and verified that the upgrade scheduled across high and the ServiceNow instance are coordinated, his task list just got shorter. Later, Joe can access the Manage Instances page to verify that the instance was successfully upgraded. For more information, please consult our product documentation or knowledge base, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.